Yo, it's Jivu. I hope you're having a fabulous day today, and in this video, I'm going to be going over every vehicle that is confirmed to be in GTA 6 so far. I'm not going to be including any vehicles from the leaks, because for all we know, those could have just been fillers while they're developing the game, but everything in the trailer, we basically know is going to get added. If they remove any of that, we're going to be kind of pissed off. So let's go ahead and start with something obvious. We got Jason's Ford Ranchero. I mean, it was shown many times in the trailer. We didn't really see the front side of it. We did see a lot of the rear side, and we're able to confirm that that's the Ranchero. Another vehicle that's going to get added that I'm really excited for is the Explorer, as well as the cop variant. I mean, it's just going to be amazing to drive around Leonidas and constantly see different cop cars, from trucks to bikes to cars to SUVs. It's just going to be amazing. We also got a bunch of Bisons coming to the game. We got the older variants that have been in GTA for as long as we know. And then also we got dually versions, older generations, and we have a cop variant as well. Then we got an oddball. We got a 1969 Cadillac Series 62. I mean, we don't even know if it can be driven yet. It looks like it can be, though. It's kind of shown as like a rundown, dusty car in the front of Jason's house, but that's a cool addition. Then we got your old workhorse Ford cargo van. I think this one's going to be interesting because it's going to be one of those filler cars that you see everywhere in the city, all over, everywhere, all the time. But, you know, got to get used to seeing it. Another Ford is going to be the Ford Ranger. It's going to be awesome to have so many different trucks that people get to drive around, and hopefully they actually make them feel like trucks, because if you've seen my video before, I feel on the fence about trucks because they look nice, but they don't really feel different than every other vehicle in the game. Then we got my dream car as a 10-year-old, the Lamborghini Aventador. This thing's going to be sick because, you know, back in the day, they added in a Lamborghini crossover as the Zentorno, but we're going to actually get purist Lamborghinis now that actually look like how they look in real life. A car that I've never heard of before is the Buick Skylark. It's going to get added. I mean, I don't really know. It's just another filler car on the street, I guess. And then we got a dream car that I had not too long ago, actually. We had a Mercedes W205 C63. This thing's going to be sick. It's basically a shafter, but upgraded and made to look like, I don't know, a real car. Then we got another Hellcat kind of vehicle here, the PMP 700. I wonder if it's going to be a Hellcat variant or just a base variant, but you know, they're really obviously aiming for some people here to try to make them happy. Another returning vehicle from an old GTA is going to be the Oceanic. I actually never got to see this thing in game in whatever game it was in, but it's confirmed to be in GTA 6. Another one I'm excited for is a Carrera 911. Carrera is just my favorite generation of Porsche. The headlights look so clean on it, and they're going to be adding a new Fister into the game. And then we got your average liberal car, the Chevy Sonic, just a tiny little good gas mileage piece of junk. We got another Lamborghini that's going to be really helpful for getting around anywhere on the map, like the off-road areas. We got the Huracan Storado. This is one of Lamborghini's only vehicles aimed at being driven off-road. I'm excited to see how it handles in GTA 6. Then we got your mom car minivan, the Dodge Caravan. There's also going to be a taxi variant, which is going to be interesting to see how the rear looks when you take that ride around. Please subscribe, please. I'm begging you, please. There are also a couple of scenes with a dump truck in it. We get a real good look at that, so that's a good addition. Now we'll move on to the cars that we're a little bit more familiar with. So let's get started with the Banshee. There's also going to be the Benny's version, the 900R. We're also going to get the Buffalo returning. There's going to be a cop variant of that. There's going to be the Carbonizar, something like that. I don't know, but that's been in the game since 2013. A fun little JDM car we have is the Elegy Retro. We also have the Vigero ZX returning, which makes me think about HSW. Hopefully there's no HSW and every car will just be crazy fast. There was a weird looking truck we saw in one of the cutscenes, or one of the screenshots, that's based off a CJ8 Scrambler, a Jeep. We also have a boring Asterope. We have a Rancher that comes from the older GTAs. We have a new Sea Shark, as well as a Dinghy. There's also a new Phoenix variant coming. Doesn't look like the Phoenix that we have. Looks different. And we saw a Windsor drop as well. We're going to get the Cheetah Classic back. Nice car to drive around. It's pretty cool looking, but kind of slow in GTA 5. I hope it's faster in 6. We're getting the Comet Retro Custom, which is a player favorite car. I mean, there's just so much customization on it, and it's so clean in real life too. We're also going to have the Growler returning. It does look like it has a facelift of some sort. It looks a little different, so it might be a different car. It might be the same one, but it's probably going to be a Growler variant. Then we're getting the S2 Cabrio, which is another one of those 992 or whatever is the Carrera that I was talking about. I love how they look, and the Cabrio means it's convertible. We're going to be getting the Astron back. I guess I incorrectly identified that yesterday, or in one of my videos. I called it a Cayenne, but apparently it's a Macan or Macan or whatever, but the Astron is returning. We're getting the Coquette D10, which is just your brand new Corvette. We're also going to get the C7, the generation before that. We're also having the Cypher return, which is a M2 or M3, something like that. We're getting the Furia, which I was a little confused about because that's just doesn't look like any car that I can think of, so I don't know why it's getting added back. It's not super popular. We're getting the Futo back, which was the go-to drifter on GTA 5, so you know on GTA 6 we got to test how this thing drifts. And then obviously the Penumbra that we saw with the paws on the hood hood that the crazy cat lady owned when she catcalled Jason. We're getting the classic Sultan back. Not the Sultan Classic, but just the classic Sultan, because it's a classic car. You get what I'm saying. We're also getting the Zaruso back. Just a weird-looking supercar. We're getting the Sanchez, the motorbike. I also misnamed that one yesterday. I called it the Manchez when I knew it was the Sanchez. We got the Baller ST and the Baller returning, both variants. A bunch of different versions of the Baller, or a bunch of different variants of the Baller are going to be in the game, because it's just a Range Rover. Then we got the Blazer 4-wheeler coming back, an old truck, the Bobcat XL. It's going to be interesting to see. Got to see the handling differences on those. Then we're getting the Buccaneer back, as well as it looks like a custom variant of it, so who knows if we're going to have a Benny's 2.0 or if it's just going to be more customization in the Vice City Customs. And then the Caracara we obviously saw right at the beginning of the trailer 2. There's going to be a Lifeguard variant, and the Caracara that Cal or whatever, I don't know what his name is, the guy that pulls up to your house, to Jason's house in the trailer 2, it looks like it's a Raptor. So I don't know if we're going to have two different Caracaras or if there's just going to be a lot of customization where you can make it look like a Raptor, but that's going to be fun. We're also getting the Chino back, which also had a Benny's variant in GTA 5, so it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, hopefully Ice City Customs will just have a bunch of customizations in it. We also got the Dominator, the Mustang, returning. We're getting a bunch of variants of that. We're getting the SN95, or the 2000 year version of it, as well as the GTX, which it's kind of crazy because Rockstar made that in like 2019 or something, and it looks almost exactly like the newest Mustang. They had like the blueprints to that car, early access or something, kind of crazy. Then we got the Gauntlet, as well as the Gauntlet Classic, the Gauntlet Hellfire, and a cop variant. We just got all these gauntlets back in the game. We also have the Granger 3600 LX, which is based on like a Suburban or a Yukon or whatever, but we're getting older variants of that as well. We're going to get the Helion, what the Helion, just like some Jeep, I think. We're also getting the Intruder. I think that's just a filler random NPC car. The Jubilee, which is going to be fun. That's like Rolls Royce, I believe. Then we're getting the Landstalker XL, another SUV, just NPC car. We're getting the Liberator, which we saw in cutscene or trailer 1. The monster truck. It's going to be fun. We got the Outlaw, which is makes sense because there's kind of in the same place as where the Liberator was, just like an off-road area. We're getting the Primo, which is just like an old, I think it had a Benny's variant as well, just an old car. We're getting the Ruiner, obviously. We got to get the Ruiner back. It's another classic. We're getting the Rumpo van, which, I mean, the vans, I could sit here all day naming these trucks and vans and buses that we're getting back. Nobody cares. We got the Speedo to add to that list. Got the Sand King XL, which does look like it got a facelift. It's like an F-250. We got the Stanier coming back. There's a cop variant of that as well. We're getting the Stratum. I don't know what that one is off the top of my head. We got the Tailgater, which is just your little Audi A4 or whatever it may be. We got the Tulip, as well as the Tulip M100. So we got a lot of choices for old cars. Yauga Classic, put that on the list with the Junker vans, although that one is a little bit cooler looking. We also have the Vector, which I love that thing. I hope that they make it look more realistic and faster, which it kind of does look like in the trailer. You can see it looks really close to the real version. And we're getting the Komoda, which I love the sound of that thing in GTA 5, so hopefully they make it sound sick in GTA 6 as well. We got the Sugoi coming back, which that makes sense. We did see a lot of Hondas in the leaks, but like I said, we're not talking about those, but we do have the Sugoi being confirmed. Then, like I said, we have the Buffalo in the cop variant, but the STX as well, so the Hellcat version of the Buffalo also has a cop variant. Then we have the Police Interceptor, which is like a Ford Taurus Interceptor car. It's going to be really nice. We got the Undercover Crown Vic, which we see in the bust in trailer 2, and the Riot Van that we've seen get blown, the Riot Van getting blown. Then we see the Riot Van getting blown up by the grenade launcher that Lucia has. And then there are a couple flying vehicles that we got confirmed as well. The Blimp, as well as the Lifeguard variant of that. We got the Dodo. We also have the Buzzard. We saw it in a military green in trailer 2. The normal Maverick, as well as a police variant of that. The Sea Sparrow, not just the Sparrow, the Sea Sparrow that will be able to land in the water. And the Super Velito, which was one of the faster helicopters back in the day. Now it gets outclassed by basically anything, but might be fast in GTA 6. And that's going to be about everything. So if I missed anything, let me know. I don't want to talk about things that aren't confirmed because we could sit here and talk about GTA all day, GTA 6 all day, but at the end of the wait, we're going to have everything confirmed. So there's no reason to talk about all this junk and conspiracize and all this if we don't know. If there's things that there's actually empirical evidence for in the trailers, we can talk about it. Let's do it. But yeah, let me know if I missed any. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.